Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Chris Baker. I was thinking today about how your day went. Actually, I was wondering how your day went. Did you get up early? Did you have your coffee and your breakfast, hopefully, and go off to the office and try to get your day started? Did you anticipate your day with wonderful anticipation or a little bit of dread or a little bit of not so wonderful anticipation? Did you look at your schedule to see which tough patients would be in and which not? How was that day? How were your patients? How was your staff? Was your staff happy and perky and working right alongside you and also happy to be there? Then at the end of the day, what happened? Did you stay after the staff went home? Did you say goodbye to each of them as they're leaving? Bye, doctor, bye, doctor. And there you sat, going over paperwork, trying to figure out how you're going to pay the payroll, meet the bills. Did you do any of that? Did you have any of those thoughts? If you did, you're pretty typical of a lot of dentists today. Dentistry has gotten way too challenging. Not the engineering and the art of it, as much as the business and doing it. As my mentor, Mr. Michael Gerber says, we are doing it. But that's not necessarily getting us to our goals. Is this how you wanted it to be? Listen, I know who you are because I'm right there with you. We dentists start out to help people, to transform lives. I know you are very smart. You went to dental school, for heaven's sakes. That means you're also very committed, because there are days in dental school that it's not easy to stay put, not easy to get it done. So you're smart. Then you start a practice, and now guess what? I know now you're motivated to either join a practice or start a practice. You're committed, you're dedicated. These are qualities that make for a wonderful individual. You are wonderful. You have the qualities it takes to transform lives. You have the things that it takes to give your family a wonderful, supportive, pleasant, compassionate person to come home and visit with them. But some days it's not that easy because of how difficult things have become. You know, the problem is, I wrote some notes and I wanted to say here, I know what I wanted to say. The problem is that you're feeling like little by little, your profits are being eaten away. Your ability to do really fine dentistry is being eroded by the time constraints, the time demands, and the financial constraints and demands on you. Now, when you're trying to be that person you set out to be and are inside that wonderful, smart, compassionate, dedicated, motivated, committed person, again, that's you, it's really tough to do it because the dental business has gotten so hard. I know. I've been there. I now practice in Abu Dhabi and I'm home in Texas quite a bit of the time. So I understand the practice part, and I understand the fact that when we're home, we often have colleagues, dentists come to talk about these things. For example, we were home at Christmas Day and Christmas weekend. We had a wonderful couple, colleagues of ours, come to spend a weekend with us to talk about these very topics. Then, it's spring break, we were home in Texas, and we had another couple, 2 more colleagues, and their daughter come and spend time visiting, enjoying, but here they were from Louisiana, traveled to see us. The other couple, by the way, from New York State, traveled to see us, flew to Texas, and they came for a reason. Yes, they are friends. Yes, they are wonderful people. I just said that about you. The problem is they don't know where to turn and how to go about solving this pain, this difficulty, these challenges, the things that are making their life tough. And that's what we talk about. That's what we talked about on those 2 occasions, and that's what we talk about in our Texas Elements Seminar weekends. We recommend that you come join us. Come to Abu Dhabi and visit, for that matter. Contact us, email us. But for sure, July, August, seminar weekends in Texas for you when we talk about why it's way too difficult, why you're way too stressed, way too tired, and way too ready to figure out some solutions. Dr. Chris Baker, signing off.